Here is a repair test video for Robert and Mary Lou Hart at 5444 North 101st Street. Claim number is 010095854889. We're going to do a repairability test. This is Hunter with Paragon.
First, I'm just going to have Cam get a close-up of these shingles. You can tell they're extremely deteriorated. It's going to be very difficult to actually do a repair attempt on this. So we're going to see how far we get, but I don't want to cause a lot of extra damage to this roof. So I'm going to just start. In order to get this shingle up, I need to get this one and this one pried off of it, get the nails out of the back of them so that I can get this one off. I'm going to start. Good. Okay, so this is the one where I'm kind of concerned. Trying to use a scraper tool just because it's the flattest thing that we're gonna get without having to pry this back too far. Luckily the adhesives on them aren't holding very well, so first thing, you can already tell that I'm causing damage just as soon as I pick that up. You saw that one pop just now. And it's not like I'm going crazy here. Again, same thing. You see this popping as I pull it up in order to get the nails out of the back. It's just gonna go further and further. Same here, same here. So the further up I pull, the more damage we're gonna have happen, but for the sake of argument, we're gonna continue here. I'm gonna lift these ones up just to see where these nails are.
Could be wrong, but I think it's all staples.
If it's staples, then there's no way we're gonna do this repair properly. Staples are gonna pull straight through. Again, you can see we're being as absolutely delicate as humanly possible here. And again, luckily, these adhesives aren't holding on very true, so. But even right here, just with that little bit, you can see that this one popped up. Before I go over here, you can see this one still on it. Hold on a little bit better here. There we go. Same thing. You see that once I start pushing these up, these architectural pieces just end up coming off. This is stapled in, so I'm going to show you why this isn't going to be possible to do a repair here. So, Kim, I'm going to have you come over here and just get a nice close-up of this staple right here. You can see that. Boom, staple here, boom, staple here. Both of these we're going to have to get out in order to remove this finger here. But we're going to go ahead and just make sure I mark this right. So we're just going to go very gently here. cat paw. Be a little bit more delicate with this cat paw than we would that big ass pry bar. You see we're just fracturing this matting here. We're gonna get this sucker out. You see how brittle this thing is. I mean, literally just pulling it out, just eating away at the matting there. There's one. One more right here. So again, this is why this is going to be impossible. So you can see that it's literally just pulled straight through the staple. And so now I have to go up underneath in order to pull that staple out. Let's see if I can. Staple. Okay, so just to earmark. So already you can see the separation here. This shingle essentially is no good anymore. It's completely separating. Literally just from barely touching it, you can see. I'm gonna have to swing over this way. Just as I go. One little finger, and this entire top portion of this shingle is basically separated from this bottom portion of the shingle now. And then on top of that, again, same thing, these tabs, boom, boom, boom. That one's still
Barely hanging on.
Barely hanging on. This one, this one. Still hanging on. Point is that in the process of trying to repair this shingle, without even like having gotten into it yet, we've already damaged 1, 2, 3 different shingles, and that's without having even gotten onto this one yet, really, because this is gonna have to come up. We're gonna have to pull the staples out of this shingle here, and in the process we're gonna have to push this up. These tabs are gonna come loose. It's gonna damage that shingle as well, and most likely, if I had to guess, it's gonna cause the same separation on that shingle again because of the deterioration on it. So instead of having to go through this process and damaging 1, 2, 3, 4 different shingles and potentially more, we're just gonna nail these back down and not cause any sort of further damage to the property. obviously that's your guys' policy, is to ensure that we don't do that. So we're gonna nail them back down, send in the video, and just showcase that obviously this is irreparable. And honestly, I mean, really, any adjuster, I'm sure you guys understand, like, once you start seeing this level of deterioration on wind damage, there's not much we can do. So thank you for your time.